on mushrooms.
Why
What?
not? Am I a hussy? What's
No,
a hussy?
you're not a hussy. Who said that?
What's a hussy?
It's an item of clothing worn by Russian men.
Nice driving. Good one.
Fainted? Fucking loser. What it was, it's only a bit of blood.
An ambulance is on its way. I'm just going to see if I can find you some water.
Oh! Wait! Stupid cheap shoes!
Oh dear, love, it's not your day, is it?
No, it's not. At least I haven't got far to walk.
Well look, why don't you go home? I know first aid, I can stay with him until help gets here.
Oh, no, it's fine.
No, look, you've been the Good Samaritan enough for one night. This country could do with more people just like you and less like those gene pool rejects.
I beg your fucking pardon. I could sue you for breach of libel of character.
Find out what it means first. Look, why don't you get home to your husband?
Oh, right, yeah. He's cooking tonight.
Blimey, you've got one of the good ones.
The best. The absolute best. Okay, see you later.
There, love, you'll be all right.
Sorry, I just can't stand the sight of blood.
Will you two hurry up? It's going to be cold, this. Evening, wife. What's that?
Oh, don't be a wuss. It's just a bit of blood.
You've done it again, haven't you?
Well, yeah, pretty much.
Where?
Under the bridge, by the bungalows.
Okay. Rose. Right. For better or worse, Dave. Never forget that. For better or worse.
I've been hiding away inside and hibernating for the past few days, but it has given me a chance to look up some new music for you. I've got a track by a band called Modern Eulogy on the way. First, I'll tell you about what's coming up later. We've got Dan the Man Vivash, and he's going to be bringing you some jazz tunes. He's been telling me about what he's finding them, and it is in some dark
How was Mum's Day?
Mum had a bit of a nightmare day today.
Why was that?
Mum had an accident on the way home, didn't you, Mum?
What kind of accident?
Yeah, Mum, what kind of accident did you have?
Broke my heel on my shoes and then I lost it by the psychopath.
Was it the cheap ones?
Yes, it was the cheap ones.
See, I told you to get the same as Sabina's mum.
Well, I won't have to now because Dad went back and got it for me, didn't you, Dad?
Yeah, Dad went back and got it.
And everything's fine, isn't it, Dad? David? Well, maybe if I didn't have those cheap shoes and I did have Sabina's mum's nice expensive shoes, then they wouldn't have broke and your dad wouldn't have had to go back and deal with it for me.
Right, but where did all your clothes go?
Oh, they got covered in mud. It was this horrible red, clayey, disgusting mud. It was a nightmare out there. Emma!
Well, if they're dirty, we should get them to the wash straight away. Don't want to get mud everywhere. Mud's horrible.
Emma,
Stop! It's a bit of a waste doing an half load, isn't it?
a half load?
Yes, Mummy says it's better for the planet to do a full load.
Of course it's better for the animals and the planet and the creatures. Look, I'm putting them all in, kiddo. Look, there we go. See, look, we've saved the earth, you and me, yeah? Now let's go and eat dinner, come on.
Creamy meatballs.
The kid's asleep.
Just about. Rose, are you okay? That's a stupid question, wasn't it?
A better question would be, what's wrong with me? Why has this happened again?
Well, it's only twice. Twice don't make it a habit, does it? Listen, this is what we're gonna do. From now on, I'll drive you to and from work, right? I mean, you're probably still scared about when you're nearly hit. Let's just say public transport isn't your thing.
I can't have you do everything for me. I don't want you to do everything for me.
I signed up to love, honour and obey, remember?
Yes, but I don't think love, honour and obey add bury in the small print.
Just trying to help.
You shouldn't have to. This shouldn't be happening. This is my responsibility again. God, twice, David. I mean, once is an accident, but a second.
Oh, listen to me. It'll be alright, because I'm here now, right? And anyway, like you say, it was an accident, wasn't it?
Of course it was.
Of course it was. How did it happen?
Well, they were following me. There was this creepy man at the bus stop. Then he got on the bus, and then he followed me, and he was running under the bridge behind me, and I just got that dread in the back of my head.
If he was following you, then that's self-defence, isn't it?
Well, yeah, yes, you know, when it would have been self-defence. You know, if it were the same man.
So, jogger.
Definitely.
Well, he has this on him.
What is it?
Sponsor form, I think.
Oh, Christ, like I need this. It's for cancer, Dave.
Fucking cancer.
just bringing him back here?
I panicked. The first thought was to dump him in the river, but I saw him pulling somebody out only last Tuesday.
I understand. You panicked, which is exactly what I did, right?
Right, that's what you did. I mean, you thought you had a stalker, didn't you? And then, like I say, you panicked and you sunk your heel in his jugular.
Yes, that's it. That's exactly what happened. And then you threw him in here.
Well, thanks for bringing me up to speed. Ow! I was kidding. Sort of. The police will frown on this.
I did think about ringing him, Dave. I did, but then I remembered you had the dinner on and the kids need help with the homework.
Listen. Stop worrying about it. I'm going to fix it. Now, we'll leave him in the van overnight and we'll decide where we're going to dump him tomorrow morning, okay?
Okay. Do you think we should double bag him? It's a bit of a smell starting.
I won't worry about that. I've got a pine fresh I can hang on him.
Great. Oh, and if you can finish that pond this weekend too, it'd be brilliant.
Priorities first, eh? Come on.
Rose, hi. Sorry I startled you.
Shithead, yes, it did startle me. If by startling means stopping heart beating for 10 seconds.
Hopefully in a good way, right? Always like to give the ladies a little start. So, I was wondering if you could take care of this account. Will someone finish work on the property? See what those wonderful eyes of yours can make of it?
Well, I'll see what I can do with my wonderful eyes.
Of course you will. See you soon. Lovely.
Hello?
Is it your line?
As secure as it's gonna be.
Good. Listen, I'm off to a job. I think I can hide you know what there.
Brilliant. Thank you. Be careful.
You too.
Bye. I love you.
Come on.
Nice gaff, eh, Mr. C?
Dave. It's Dave. Christ, is that so hard to understand? Who do you think you are? Are you the Fonz?
The what?
The Font. Oh, forget it. Fucking kids.
Mr. C, you got a light? Oh, fucking hell, Mr. C, it's not like it's a spliff.
Let's just get some work done and then maybe we can think about getting paid. Eh? Leave that!
Oh,
Get out!
the hell? What have I done now?
That is expensive stuff for them footings round the back, right? And like I say, it's very, very expensive, so just leave it to me.
Just point and I will do. You forgot to cover it up, didn't you?
Shut up, you dick.
You fucked it up, didn't you?
Callum! Get a bucket. Tit. Get some stone in that mix. Callum! Callum! Phone. Callum! One brew up. Callum! Put a tea bag in it this time.
You all right, Mr. C?
Yeah? Get that stuff in, Don. Job's a good one.
Problem solved?
Yeah. Problem solved. Or rather buried.
Thank God for that. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so sorry you had to do that. You do know that, right?
You never have to apologise to me. You remember that?
I'll try, but... Well, you think murder would warrant an apology or something? I've just been dreading it was like last time. It wasn't like last time, was it?
No. Nothing like last time.
Okay.
Jumpy, but it wasn't. I don't know. Oh, it scared the shit out of me.
Me too. I'm never using an electric kettle again. Ugh.
Do you want to share a taxi? Oh, yeah, let's. I'm too freaked out to go anywhere on my own now.
Well, I'm alright because Dave's picking me up. Oh, do you know what he's been doing all night? He's been sorting out Emma's birthday party for tomorrow.
Oh, you've got the best husband.
I know, he's amazing.
Actually, do you fancy a drink? I could do with one after that.
Yeah, come on, let's go. All right,
Okay.
see you later.
Yeah.
Bye.
Are you sure you don't want us to wait?
Oh, it's fine. Dave will have been inside the car park for 10 minutes, trust me, so. See ya.
Bye, Rosie.
Dave? Where are you? I'm at the van, but there's this man like stalking me or something. Come quickly. No, don't hang up, Dave. Don't hang up. Stay on the phone. Oh God.
Rose, what's bloody happening? What's all this about you being followed? What the fuck?
There.
Put it back where you found it and grab his legs.
We should probably go to the police.
Yeah, I guess.
The station's just round the corner.
Yeah. Was it, self-defence?
Sort of.
Sort of.
He freaked me out, okay?
Right.
The film was really scary. I was by myself
Was
and
it
I was...
any good,
What?
the film?
Oh, God. I'm gonna be sick. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely gonna be sick. Oh, popcorn. They're not gonna buy it, are they? They freak me out. I'm going to jail, aren't I? Oh, God. I killed a man and I'm going to jail.
No one's saying that.
I'm saying that.
I don't know. I don't know. Listen. If we just get rid of it, him, I mean, no one saw you, or us. If he was to just go away, then there wouldn't be the interviews, the police, or jail.
So we're going to do this. We're going to get rid of a human body.
It looks that way.
We can't take it back. If we do this, it's forever.
That's one way to look at it. I prefer another. It's just one of those things, isn't it? I mean, it's like toast. It pops up, we butter it, we eat it, we never talk about it again.
Like toast.
Yeah. Either that, or we just think of him as really big roadkill.
I definitely prefer that.
Stop that, please.
Sorry, it just relaxes me.
Well, it's distracting me.
Sorry.
Oh, stop it.
Stop what?
A casual rifling through the wallet of a man you've just killed.
Accidentally killed.
Fine. Accidentally killed. What are you hoping to find? A 50? And what do you want in a bit?
No, I just think it's important. You know, you should know a bit about the person that you've offed, right?
Right. Just stop doing that, please.
Wait, I've got it. I know what we have to do.
Dispose of a body?
No, before that.
You gotta be fucking kidding.
No, 1 more inch.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Okay then.
Yeah, that looks good to me. Now then, take the scalpel,
Scalpel.
cut along the dotted line, and when you get a good opening, you'll be looking for a kidney bean the size of a fist.
Are you sure about that?
Look, David, this book taught me everything I needed to know about the human body when I was a girl.
Yeah. You an animal lector?
David!
Sorry, that was a bad joke.
Look, this is no time to be squeamish. We've done a bad thing and this is the moral thing to do to set it right. As right as we can set it.
Yes, I agree, under the circumstances. But this is insane. That's all. I mean, why can't we just bury him under some concrete or something?
Oh, we can get rid of the leftovers later somehow.
We don't even know if his bits are of any use. He's been dead an hour.
It's bloody freezing in here. He's probably preserved.
Yes, but how long does the human body last?
I don't know, David. But I'm guessing not long, which is exactly why we can't waste any time. Now, get cutting. Inch to the left.
For fuck's sake.
It's your birthday. Wear whatever you want.
Dave.
Genius!
Don't watch me. I'm sorry. A little journey.
Thank you for coming.
Bye.
Come Patrick, come on. Inside. David? What are you doing?
Been naughty.
What the
Well, I've never seen a bear fall out of a tree with quite that much velocity. Now, with some breaking news on the so-called organ donor killings, here's Gemma Deeming.
Thanks, Millie. You find us here in a very cold, wet children's play area. We're hot on the heels of the horrific organ donor killer, which many of you will know is the recent grisly incident in which a cool box full of human organs was left outside the local A&E, comes this latest gruesome discovery, the perpetrator of which has been labelled the helium balloon killer. A series of helium balloons have been found scattered across the city, tangled in trees, laid in fields, bearing human remains. Police are playing down any link to the organ donation, which, despite its ghoulish overtones, did go on to save the lives of many patients awaiting organ donation. Local police have failed to comment.
Oh, she's there. She's there. Just get her. Inspector!
No
Inspector!
comment.
We need a comment from you about
No comment means no bloody comment.
Yeah, but we need something.
Oh, look, just fuck off.
Bloody hell.
500?
That was target figure.
Well, trust you for doing a background check on your latest bloody victim.
Don't say victim as if I did it on purpose. Anyway, it's the least we can do, especially after last time. I mean, God knows where them balloons ended up.
France, for all we know. Look, my head wasn't straight, okay? You know that me smoking weed makes me squiffy.
And a whole bottle of whiskey.
Murder can drive a man to drink.
I know that. Look, this is hard for me too, you know. It's the last thing I think about at night and the first thing in the morning. I don't want to be that kind of person.
And you're not. Do you not think I would have done what I did if I didn't know that? It's not like you're going to do it again, is it?
Never do what again?
Mix red with whites in washing machine. Paddy, come on.
Boring.
That's lovely, Emma.
I hate Paddy Penguin, he's the worst one.
Oh, I don't like that Paddy the Penguin. It gives me heebie-jeebies every time I look at him. It makes me edgy.
Who doesn't these days?
So, are we solvent?
What?
Are we in the black?
The teacher knew more than they taught me at school.
It's important to be knowledgeable about money in the current financial climate.
Who are you?
Morning.
Why don't you come in, Callum?
You're late.
Yes, Sozard, Mr. C. Morning, MZ. Patrick.
My young apprentice.
Greetings, Master.
No! Listen, I'll sort this later.
Are you okay?
Yeah,
Are you okay?
always. Come on.
Don't worry. I'll bring him back in one piece.
Rose, hard at work? I know I am. So I was just wondering, could you show some property on Lonzo Street to a young couple?
Sure.
They'll be there in 20. Here they're pretty keen. Sure you can nail it? Just grab some keys from the box and go and do what you do best, eh?
Right. Right, so this is a very nice house on a nice street. There's nice rooms with a nice amount of space. It's very nice all round. Yeah, it's beautiful. I love the woodwork.
Indeed.
Just one query. What about the killings? Sorry? Don't you watch the news? There's supposed to be like 2 serial killers currently being pursued by police in this area.
Don't exaggerate. There's just the one. There's the organ donor killer.
Yeah, but now there's new ones turned up. They're calling the helium balloon killer.
Blimey. Is that sort of thing commonplace here?
No. Oh, no, it's fine. I mean, it's no big deal. People pop the clogs around here all the time. Well, you think something like that going on in this neighbourhood should knock off some of the asking price?
Easy, honey. It's very reasonably priced for its size. Have a look at that garden out there. You could bury a whale out there.
You could. I mean, he's right. You're right. I mean, I don't know whether you could bury a whale feasibly in there. I suppose it depends on the species, really. But the moral of the story is, your man is right. Always rely on a husband's judgment. I do. Not entirely feminist, I know, but the fact of the matter is, some men are better than others. Do you just want to have a little look upstairs? Yeah.
Sure, that's neat.
There's a spare room up there, you know. Yeah, perfect for a crib.
Rose! Lovely stuff. I knew I'd find you here.
That's because you sent me here.
Right, exactly. Why I came round to that. Thought we could put our heads together on this one, see what came out.
And as charming as the results would be, I think I can handle this.
Rose, there's no shame in asking for a helping hand.
I'm not asking for a helping hand, and if I was, I wouldn't ask you. I'd ask David, my husband.
Ah, yes, David. Got him running round in circles on an errand, have you? I bet you do. Nary a man who can't be wrapped round either of those little fingers of yours. That's why I respect you so much.
Because of my little fingers?
Exactly. Want to know what I can do with mine?
Oh, hello.
Hi, I'm Edmund Norman. Pleased to meet you.
Hi.
Can we ask you some questions? Of course you can. Everyone asks questions. Right, Rose? And right now, your most important question is this the home for you?
Well, yeah. Right, yeah.
Well, you're in good hands now, sir. Rose, stick the kettle on. There's a good girl. Hey.
People pop the clogs around here all the time.
Rose, look what I've just found. There's a couple back there, look like they're going to make an offer. Thought we could have a little one-on-one time to celebrate.
If I was going to have some one-on-one time, I'd spend it with my husband.
Oh, but you're so unhappy. I can see it in your eyes. And the longing, the desire. It's okay. You don't have to do anything. I'll do all the heavy lifting. You're so lovely, Rose. So lovely.
So, this is the kitchen.
Mrs. Clements, you're probably going to need a shower.
Not a prison shower, right? I'm sorry, that was a joke.
I gathered. I'm Inspector Hickson. This is Sergeant Morgan. Now, you state that Mr. Norman attempted to assault you and you just reacted.
Yes, but I swear it was a total accident. I mean, he was always coming on to me at work and going on and on about the things he wanted to do to me, but, you know, I never thought anything of it. I just thought it's a bit of workplace sexual harassment. I mean, it happens all the time, doesn't it? But in the kitchen, he was really coming on to me. He was behind me, and then he put his hand on me, and I tried to push him off, and I just
severed his external carotid artery with a clipboard.
When you say it like that, it doesn't sound so bad, does it?
Kinda.
Oh, God. I'm a serial killer, aren't I?
Well, technically speaking, you have to have killed 3 people in 3 separate incidents to claim that particular title, and this looks like justifiable, if slightly improbable, self-defence, with an unfortunate fatal outcome.
It does.
Darling, I've seen a lot of crime scenes, and yours, well, you couldn't plan that sort of thing to happen, even if you tried, which I don't think you did.
I really, really didn't.
Exactly.
I'm free to go.
For now. We'll be certifying it as accidental death. If the family want to file a complaint in court, they can, but I don't foresee a jail cell for now. Quite clear who the victim is here.
It doesn't hurt your defence that Ed had quite a history of sexual harassment cases. Did his best to hide it, but seems old habits die hard, eh?
Die hard. Yeah, I mean, it's lucky. It was a bit rapey.
That's exactly what the couple that were viewing the house said.
Oh, did they say if they changed their minds?
What about their statement?
No, about taking the house.
No, they didn't. Right, well, I'll leave you to it. All right, you get yourself home safe, boss. See you in the orifice.
So, am I really okay to go?
Sure. Some killings are easier to write off than others. Consider yourself very lucky. I wouldn't advise doing it again, obviously. There'll be an officer on her way down to help you with your clothes, and there is counselling available if you need it. Are you all right?
Just out of curiosity, you say you've been doing this a while. I'm wondering if you've ever come up with any theories as to why people kill, you know, on purpose, I mean.
Well, if you're talking serial killers, there's 3 main reasons: child abuse, mental illness, or sometimes something as simple as a blow to the head can make someone lose all their conscience.
It's fascinating.
It is, isn't it?
Okay, well, bye, Mrs. Policewoman.
Bye, Mrs. Clements.
Rose.
Mary.
Where's Mum?
She's just had to talk to some people for a while. She'll be back soon.
Promise?
I promise.
I hunger for something's flesh.
Oh, crap. I'll make you some dinner in a minute. All right, I forgot. Oh, God, I fall apart when your mum's not here.
Tell me about it. You're like that kid in Home Alone when he grew up.
Well, great. That's great.
Mum!
Rose! Oh, God. Where have you been? I've been worried sick. They wouldn't tell me anything other than that you'd been taken in for questioning.
Mum got arrested? Cool.
No. They wanted advice on how to catch criminals because I know secret crime fighting techniques.
Like Batman?
Exactly like Batman.
Awesome.
Listen, you two. Do you want to give your mum and dad a minute and then I'll come through and make you an ice cream sandwich?
Yes!
Looks like a bomb's gone off in here, Dave.
Yeah, I know. They got away from me. I've been preoccupied.
You're preoccupied. How is it that somehow I managed to keep the house looking immaculate, stop them two from running amok with the same shit on my mind?
Please don't kill the children.
Don't say that.
Well, I'm stressed.
Oh, don't be so pathetic, Dave.
I keep saying the wrong thing.
Yes, you do.
Listen, I have done my damnedest to keep this place in order. Have you not noticed it? Huh?
David, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry too. Come here. Hey. Hey, listen. Why don't you tell me what happened, eh? What did they want you for?
All that. I may have killed Ed.
Me?
Alright, I did, but not in a cackling lunatic type manner, I swear.
Well, how?
Usual way, but clipboard this time. Clipboard? Oh, it don't matter, but... Oh, God, Dave, there were blood everywhere. And then the viewers came in and they saw everything and that were that.
Christ.
The funny thing is, though, if they hadn't come in, I probably would have tried to hide it like the other two. So in a way, they kind of saved me from my bad habits.
Bad habits?
Alright, extreme example.
So they just let you off?
Yeah.
How come?
Because it was self-defence. And they could see that. Finally managed to kill somebody and make it look like an accident. Oh, God, 3 people, Dave. I'm a serial killer.
Don't you say that.
I've killed 3 people, David. It's not normal. I'm not normal.
Come here. Now listen, we are not a serial killer couple. At least not on purpose. Did I buy you that dress?
Once more for the cheap seats.
Okay, so the victim we've been trying to ID in the helium balloon killer case turns out is the same person as the organ donor killer case.
Why does every case have to have a nickname?
Are you kidding me? We've got the clipboard killer now, thanks to that chick from the estate agent. I can't wait to see what happens next.
Well, I'll try to register that as eagerness to solve the case and not bloodlust. All right, tell me something I don't know.
Our victim is Brett Clark, 29, white male. I believe this is as much of him as we're likely to find. The rest has probably been devoured by any number of animals, not to mention parts that could have fallen into various bodies of water.
Looks like a really grim, unfinished jigsaw puzzle, doesn't it?
He appears to have been killed by a massive trauma to the back of the head. This occurred around the same time as a severe injury to the right eye socket. I believe his eye may have been removed as a souvenir. The other is intact. And it's doubtful it was taken by vermin due to the lack of telltale gnawing in that region. Missing persons report said he was last seen leaving the cinema he worked at around 11.
Anything else?
The organs were in a shabby state, so it doesn't look like we're looking for anyone with medical knowledge.
Were they even partially well removed?
My 6-year-old niece could have done a better job. And that's before you even consider the disposal method, if you can call it that. Honestly. When will people learn? Acid solves all your problems.
At least balloons are original. If the winds had been kind, the rest of the body could have fallen in the sea and never been found.
Or maybe our perp's just taking the piss, boss.
The killer doesn't have any medical skills. and decides to dispose of the evidence by balloon, but went to the trouble of donating a set of organs to the hospital with the clear intention that they should be used. Leaving the organs like that, it's not a statement. It's atonement.
Excuse me?
A guilty conscience is the mother of invention. Mark, go back to missing persons and see if you can find any other anonymous donations.
What, like more floating body parts?
No, not like body parts, but other things. Turning up to fulfil an obligation. Ease a guilty mind. For all we know, others may have been killed and weren't disposed of in the same spectacular fashion and didn't need as grisly an apology.
What do you think this is? Some kind of butter's fingers?
Trauma to the head like this is consistent with a fall. This could have been an accidental death.
Accident? Did you not hear what he said about the missing eye?
I've seen worse in A&E on a Saturday night after a match. It could be that the Vic got into a fight over which vampire film was best. Took a dive, lost an eyeball in the process, and the perp, in a fit of desperation, tried to make up for it with a cool box surprise.
That is fucked up.
Either way, I don't think this is going to respond to normal procedures. So let's get out of here and do some investigating. Besides, I have a craving for a croissant. Oh, and make sure the local hospitals know if any other organs turn up, they are not to use them. I don't care if little Stacey needs a new lung. It fucks with my crime scene.
Wait. What? Karen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What is it?
I've got the visions of body parts flying around my head.
Oh, God, I've put you off sex for life, haven't I?
No, you haven't. You haven't. It's just... It'll be all right. It'll get better. Listen, it's not you, it's me.
Don't say that. Of course it's me.
It's not you.
Knew it. You don't fancy me anymore. You don't fancy me because I'm a serial killer.
What? Hey! I know you're not. Right? I know you.
That's funny because the more I look into it, the more I think I fit the profile and it scares me.
Listen to me. If I said I fancied the house of a serial killer, it wouldn't sound very good, would it? And anyway, I fancied you for ages. I'm just a bit confused.
I know this isn't exactly what you signed on for when we got married, but I didn't picture this either. I thought we'd get married, have the best kids in the world, and then fuck off to Mallorca every year until we're too wrinkled to move. And then we'd die in a posh old folks' home, matching rocking chairs and have false teeth by our feet.
Got the first two right, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Rose, you're a miles better wife than I deserve.
Don't say that.
Why? It's true. I'd be lost without you. And the kids would. You saved my life.
How can you say that when you know everything that I've done?
Because I love you.
Let me guess. Rose Clements in the kitchen with the clipboard.
Funny. I've found someone in missing persons. Paul Emmerich. Disappeared a week after Brett.
Go on.
Apparently, he was enlisted for a charity marathon. His target goal was £500, and shortly after he went missing, that amount was anonymously left in cash on the doorstep of the charity in question, Cotton Cancer Care, I believe.
Oh, that's a good cause. Any money missing from his account?
No, which means it's highly likely that the killer paid the debt.
Which supports your crazy little theory. Not quite as grisly an apology as organ donation.
I'm not done yet. If we have a killer with a conscience who feels compelled to recompense people for their crimes so haphazardly, I think we can pretty much throw out premeditation and the likelihood that the victims knew their killer.
You can't still think these are accidents. I mean, who'd have that kind of shitty luck?
Anybody given the right kind of bad timing.
Yeah, granted. That's what you mapped for.
This is the jogging route that Paul Emmerich took every other night in training for his charity marathon. He left for one and never came back.
And we try to find on this little route.
Oh, something unlikely, come on, use your brain.
Okay. The traffic report said there was a minor delay due to some kind of a bus malfunction quite close to the route on the night in question. What?
What if, and I mean what if, our killer is opportunistic, unlucky, whatever, they're on that bus. They get derailed and they decide to use the same route as our Vic to get home. Now, Paul went on his run every other night at 7 p.m. According to the log, the bus broke down just after 7:20 at a point alongside his route approximately 10 minutes before he would have got there.
And you reckon that two ships crossed in the night, only one scuttled the other?
Exactly! I'm going to look at the CCTV footage from the cinema again. You see if you can dig up any other victims. Oh, keep it on the down low for now. I don't think the chief will go for our accidental killer theory until we've got something more concrete.
Fair enough. You better be quick, though. With this killer's luck, who knows who could be next?
Rose, hi, I was hoping you'd be in. May I come in?
Sure. You can come through here, Mary. Let me just move this out of the way for you. And then I'll get you a cup of tea. You do want a cup of tea?
That would be lovely, thanks.
Okay. What brings you over?
Well, I just wanted to pick your brain, really.
My brain is free for the picking.
2 sugars, please.
What?
2 sugars with my tea.
No problem.
That's lovely, thanks.
So, how can my brains be of help?
Well, I may have mentioned that I'm working the organ donor case.
I don't recall.
Well, I've been trying to piece together how these events could have happened. I mean, it all just seems so unlikely.
Totally.
So I was thinking about the unlikely, and I thought of you.
How kind.
Not to be rude, but you do have some experience in the field.
Field? What field? Oh, you mean the clipboard thing?
Exactly.
So you're thinking the organ donor uses a clipboard? I thought he used balloons.
No. I was starting to wonder if they could be accidents. Accidents much like the one you had the other day.
Yes.
Which started as self-defence, correct?
Yes.
So, if it happened once, it could happen again.
Beg your pardon?
If it happened once, it could happen again. You should be careful.
Well, I plan on never using a clipboard again, but I get your point.
I hope so. Whoever the balloon donor, helium what's-it killer is, if it turned out to be that they're not entirely responsible for the death of their victims, well, there's less and less I could do to help if they continue to hide their crime.
So you're saying they should hand themselves in?
Someone with that kind of bad luck just doesn't exist. Whether they think so or not, subconsciously they're making those deaths happen. And the longer it carries on, one day it really won't be an accident. One day someone will get hurt and it will be deliberate. People suck at keeping their true nature at bay, even around their loved ones. But then again, I could be wrong. Could be all one crazy coincidence.
Could be.
I'm all for coincidences. Encountered one this very day, in fact. I was looking at some CCTV footage of one of our victims when I spied you at the same cinema where our first victim disappeared.
Really? That is a coincidence. Not that I go to the cinema, which I do, just that I was there that night. It's weird.
I didn't say what night.
No, I was just guessing. I was presuming that that's the reason why you mentioned me being at the cinema, because that was the night that I went. That night.
Well, don't worry about it for now. It's just little old me that's seen it.
Why would I be worried?
You have a, how can I say, a skittish air about you?
I admit it. I can be a bit jumpy.
About what?
Because there's just so much in the world.
I know exactly what you mean. A woman can't walk down the street and feel entirely safe. World we live in, right? Now more than ever. Makes one fear for society as well as oneself. I'm surprised there aren't more murders.
Yes, what you just said, exactly.
Well, I should be going. I just wanted to run all that past you. See what you thought.
Well, I'm flattered. Are you not going to finish your tea?
No, I should be getting back to the office. The clock's ticking on this case, and I have a sneaking feeling it's going to come to an end very soon. Depends how much blood certain people want on their hands. I'll see you soon, Mrs. Clements.
Bye, Mary.
Inspector.
Right, kids. What are you doing here?
Easy, Mr. C. Rose gave me a bus. Some kind of emergency. Want to watch over the little ones till you got home.
Rose left you in charge of our kids.
What do you mean? I get on great with the little fuckers. And anyway, it's under duress. I best be off. Got a fine lady waiting for me. I'm on a promise.
I don't care. Where's Rose?
She said she had to go shopping or something. She's left you a note. Laters. Laters, kids.
Later. Later.
Oh, shit. Kids, get your jackets on.
that, did you?
Very funny.
I'm not joking.
I'm here to rescue you.
No. I have to come clean. It'll only get worse.
It won't.
It will.
Tell me where the drugs are!
I'm a killer, David. I can't be around you and the kids. I could hurt you.
The only thing that's going to get hurt is this family not having you in it.
You don't know that.
I do know that, because I know you. I trust you. I bloody love you. You're not a killer, Rose.
How are we going to get out of here then?
Simple. The van's out back. We're just going to breeze out. Get home, grab the kids, pack our bags and fuck off.
Just like that?
Just like that. Now come on, before your luck comes calling.
Hey! You don't have to drag me around like a bloody rag doll.
I do have to drag you. Otherwise we're going to get caught. Whoops.
You haven't seen Hickson, have you?
Supposed to be in interview room 3. There's somebody in there waiting for her.
Somebody have a name?
Rose something.
Not Rose Clements.
Could be.
Wow, you are a credit to that uniform.
Did we do the right thing? I mean, I think she was on to me, right? So maybe we did the right thing.
Look, I didn't mean to. It was a...
David, I know if there's one person that understands that, it's me, right? But it don't look great.
I know. I mean, I know it was an accident. Look, technically, I didn't... I didn't...
Kill her?
Yes, right. But it looks like we... It just doesn't look good.
Did we do the right thing by putting her in there?
Listen, circumstances arose that just caused us to change tactics, that's all.
But by changing those tactics, it involves incriminating you as well.
My only tactic was to make sure that you stay free, that's all. Because we are in some deep shit now, my love. The deepest type of deep shit.
Yeah, Hannah, do you have an address for a Rose Clements? Yeah, the clipboard killer. Say that again.
Get them two inside, quick.
Rose, I think she's sprung a leak.
I don't want to do it.
Get hold of her. Come on, love. Come on. Come on, hurry up.
You'll be fine, it'll be over with soon, come on.
What are we doing?
Just take her in back. Come on, Rose. Come on.
Darling.
What's up, look?
Do you really think we should...
Look, we have to bury her, right? I'm thinking the best place is the pond, yeah? I mean, you're always harping on at me about getting it finished.
Why don't we take her back to the police station?
Why would we do that?
Because it was an accident like all mine were.
Listen to me. This is how it has to be. Do you understand? It's like you said, she was on to us. That means that it wouldn't be long until... Jail, Rose. Prison. a life for the kids without a mother. Look, you can't ever leave me like that again. Do you understand? You can't leave them, especially them. This family's nothing without you.
I was scared.
I know you were, but I am doing everything in my power to unscare you. Just trust me.
I trust you.
Good. Now listen, we're going to bury Mary, and that'll buy us some time.
Time for what? They're gonna find her. We're gonna get found out.
We've gone past the getting found out stage, right? We're moving on to fleeing to a non-extradition country phase.
Well, as long as we go somewhere hot, I don't care.
Well, sweet Christ, thank you. Something's easy.
Look, I'm gonna have to tell the kids something.
Well, you go and park. I'll finish it. Rose. I love you.
I love you.
What's Dad doing?
Patrick, go upstairs and pack a bag for you and your sister.
What? But where are we going?
Please, Patrick, I haven't got time to explain.
Mum, is everything okay?
Patrick!
Mum, are we going somewhere?
Yeah, Emma, it's a bit of a surprise, but we're going on holiday. Yay! Now go and help your brother pack his bags.
Wait, can I just finish my picture?
No, please, sweetheart, I haven't got time to explain.
Can I borrow some of your reds? There, finished.
Well done, you. Now, go and help your brother pack his bag. Go on.
Oh, see? It's a beast out there. Just come off my phone. You alright? Well, you've seen a corpse. Gotcha. See, Mrs. C? Signal. Come on. Come on. That won't get me anywhere this rate.
I think I killed Callum.
Oh, all right then.
Are you ready?
Sort of.
We'll go and get them two sorted out now.
David! David! Oh, David! 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 Oh God, David! Oh, you're bleeding! David! David! Wake up, David, are you okay? Oh my God, you're bleeding! No, David! David!
Lindsay, I'm alright.
No, we need to get you out of here. Come on! David, come on, let's get you out of here.
We go, Rose.
Oh, David! Oh, God!
I love you, you darling.
Let me see. No! Help him!
Come on. Oh, you know what? He's got so much explaining to do, Mrs. C.
Frick, mate, what's going on? Oh, you baconated fuckers are not going to believe this. My boss was a men cap cutting, burying bodies and everything.
Where is he now?
Down there with the rest of him. Tried to take me and his missus down with him in a blaze of glory like. Still, made an effort to save him, mine. Fucking saved me.
Right. Is this true? Mrs. Clements? Is any... Mrs. Clements, can you hear me? Is this true? Mrs. Clements?
Local resident David Clements has been identified as the organ donor killer, and indeed the helium balloon killer. In a grisly turn of events, the truth has emerged that Clements' reign of terror, which claimed the lives of up to 4 people, unconfirmed, ended when he kidnapped his own wife, Rose Clements, and attempted to murder her after she went to police to confront them about her husband's crimes. During their flight from the police station, Inspector Mary Hickson was tragically killed in action. So far, Mrs. Clements has been too traumatised to speak about her ordeal. However, it has been revealed that unlikely hero Callum Palmer saved Mrs. Clements from her husband's killer rampage.
So, Callum Palmer, could you explain what happened the fateful night in question?
Yeah, well, 1 minute I was just kind of like stood there looking for him, and he took a cheap shot, didn't he? You know, because he saw how big I was, and he just came over with spade and knocked me on the back of the head. I mean, what kind of man does that? You know, from behind. And the next thing I know, Rose was in pond kind of thing, and I was pulling her out, you know, because just pulling her because it was raining. That she was really heavy, and then we got into the mud, and it's like clear. And then I just saw Dave, and he was gone, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, I'm grapples in, mate. I'm speaking to another network, you know what I mean? Because we're on about making a film. And they said, who do you want playing you? I was like, well, there's only one man who can play me, you know what I mean? Tom Hardy.
There's just a few questions I have to ask you in order to close the case and let you get on with your life.
Okay. I'm so sorry about Mary.
She thought they were all accidents, you know. Some poor guy with the worst kind of blind bastard look. Do you even think that's possible? What with your experience?
I guess so.
None of this is your fault. If anything, you're lucky to be alive. Just one more thing. Do you have any idea why?
Why what?
Well, why any of it? Why kill those people? Why string one of them up to a bunch of bloody balloons?
Not a clue.
Thank you for your time. I hope you have a better future, Mrs. Clements.
Excuse me, mate. Is this the Clements house?
Yeah.
Is this where the organ donor killer lived?
That's the one.
Oh! Yeah, me and the lads have a theory that the wife did it and the husband just covered for her. Yeah. Well, what if this is a head in a box? No, that's inappropriate. I'd lose my job.
But Dave Clements was the organ donor killer, mate. I know. I was there.
But she'll have her fair share of secrets. All women do.
Don't we all, mate?
Thank you, Brian. I'm here at Penguin Paradise, where there has been an apparent murder of a theme park employee dressed as Paddy Penguin. Details are sketchy, but it appears that the victim has been stabbed multiple times in the chest and stomach with a unicorn horn from this carousel ride.
The cynical cause that was lingered on. Put your finger on, manifesting out with physical form. Berettas are drawn, the prayers by the biblically born. The weather is warm, we melt when the flesh is torn. The bulletproof vest is worn to be worn out. The best mourn, the lovers and the rest fall out. The cons are out and living up in the souls of the common crowd. And it's like that. Ayo, the fine line, looking where the murderers lie. The heaven is high, but never be too high just to stop by. Yo, the aim is survive, derived from the game of design. The dead are alive, head of the mind, the red of the eyes. The lesser will the devil reside. And yo, in plain sight, yo, where he hides. Despite the fact that we're all in disguise. Ain't no word of a lie. Just a little by accident. That's universal. Body. Ain't nobody born a killer. Yo, the scars are deep and the whiskey neat, reminding me of the place where the lions eat. The pioneer for keeping the kind veneer. The time is near, you're looking from behind your fear. Another coincidence, same consequence. All depends on the repeated offense, where accidents look like conceited attempts. Check me out, son. Hey, yo, the criminals fight on a liminal site. The minimal plight exchange for the pitiful height. Subliminal lines arranged for the deranged, the mind estranged from mankind. Shame is alive, yo, the nightmare is terrible and inevitable. When the words are inedible, the dreams ain't credible. Seems that tear often seem impeccable. Hey, let's go. Just a little by accident. That's universal. Body.